Beep. Hi. Very unusual sked. Just when I okay, here's the thing. Just when I got live, it's raining. Well, luckily I went out a while ago. Okay, here's the thing. I'm actually pissed. I'm so pissed right now. Like I'm not in the mood. Actually, I'm not in the mood to stream. But I kind of want to. I don't know. It's a mixed feeling. But here's the thing. So the thing about okay, I'm very angry about stop. Okay, I'm very angry about like what do you call this? I'm so angry about like clinics and hospitals. Okay, like yeah, sure, why not? Let's go hospitals or whatever. But here's the thing. Let me play the music on this. Okay. So he's kind of like okay. I like this song a lot because he's kind of like my it's kind of like my Joe's shenanigans moment, right? Okay, so here it is. So I went to the clinic because I have this annual physical exam, and it's a requirement for employment release. It's a requirement for work. So I went to the clinic because I wasn't able to get my blood test because I accidentally ate I accidentally ate breakfast. So I said, okay, fine, yeah, sure, why not, right? So I can just like go to the clinic and then like take the blood exam or whatever. Yeah, sure. So the night before, they require me to like fast. So I didn't eat anything from 8 a.m. up until like early in the morning, like 8 a.m. Actually. So I went to the clinic. I got to the clinic by 10 a.m. And then they asked me like, "Hey, sir, how many hours did you fast, or like what was the time that you last ate?" And I was like, "Oh, it was like 8 a.m." And they be like, "Oh, sorry, you should be fasting for 10 hours. You over fast." And I was trying to be really nice about it, but I felt I was really trying to be really feel nice about it, but somehow, in some way or another, the way that I reacted, I just cannot contain my rage anymore. And was like, okay, so to really like then, so I was like, okay, thanks. So and then I left the clinic. So and I was like, oh damn, okay, so all that for nothing. I did not eat my fucking biscuits or whatever. Jeez. I was so mad. I was so pissed at that fact. Like, whoever, whoever thoughts of like, whoever thought of doing fasting before a blood exam should die. I don't care anymore. They should die. I don't care if it's like an ancestor or whatever. They should die again. Thunder, fire, all of generation. Die again. I don't give a fuck. Like, can you just take my blood? I fasted. So like, what's the deal? Come on. Like, is there going to be a difference in blood if there's like, will there be a difference in my blood if I over fasted and fasted for exactly for like 10 hours? Wait, Like, just take my blood, please. Come on. I'm fine. I won't faint in the. I'm not gonna faint on the sidewalk because I didn't eat for like half a day. Come on, dude. Just take my fucking blood. Okay, I was like, I was so desperate on that moment, and yeah, I was really pissed. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I did last a while ago, and now I have the Saturday all to myself. So yeah, and it's gonna rain again. The sun came out a while ago. The sun came out. The sun came out in the morning, which was really nice. So it was kind of hot, kind of, but now it's beginning to be cloudy again, and then it's beginning to be cloudy again. It's gonna rain again. So it's basically like the rain never left or something like that. But hey, what you doing? So yeah. Well, anyways, that's like okay. Well, anyways, that was like the shenanigans for today. But anyways, hello everybody. Yes, that's right. Yeah. How do I stop this? Why did I stream today? What's the dealio, Jodes? Because I am streaming because we're going to do a Retro Fridays. We're going to do a Retro Fridays stuff for today, and and I actually forgot to stream yesterday because I was kind of like, okay, I'm gonna stream today. Okay, I'm gonna stream tonight, but then I kind of forgot to, I kind of forgot to stream. So, lols. So yeah. Yeah. So today we're going to do some retro Fridays. Even though it's a Saturday, haha. Now today we're going to today I'm going to showcase you some Famicom Disk System games. I think I haven't done this before, so I think it's the perfect opportunity now to do this because ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, not too long ago, I have this relic from 1986. Yes, I bought something from Bayi again. I'm on that Bayi shit again. I'm on that Bayi shit again because times like these, right? So yeah, that's right. So I bought something from Bayi, and it's actually an item that I've been wanting to buy ever since I was a kid, and ever since I learned what the Famicom Disk System is. And I kind of guess, yeah, you know this already, but let me just show you this one. But first I gotta save everything on Discord first before I show it to you. Okay, that's just the same thing. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this, which I'll be posting in a minute. What's that? It's It's a Nazo Nomura Samejo Famicom disc. Yes, that's right. It's been 10 years in the making. Actually, it's been 10 years in the waiting. That when I first learned about this when I was a kid, like around like more than 12 years ago or whatever, I was like, okay, when I get old, I'm gonna buy myself a Famicom disc system, and there you go. I got myself the famed Famicom disc game, Nazo no Murasamejo. Yes, and that's actually my favorite. It's actually my favorite Famicom disc system game ever. And I think I streamed this game for twice already, and I will not hesitate to play it again on Steam. So I got this relic from I actually got this relic from 1986. If that time is correct. Yes, that's right. It's from 1986. It's a relic from 1986. This is a Famicom Disk System game, wherein it's completely mint condition. Well, not really, because the booklet has this like tear on the lower left, as you can see there. But everything else, there's stickers, by the way. The stickers in the disc is fine. I don't know what's inside the disc though, because usually whenever I buy whenever you buy having a disc system game, sometimes the games wouldn't really like sometimes sometimes the games wouldn't be like the exact same thing as on the cover or like what they claim to be. So you gotta, if you're going to buy a Famicom Disk System game for yourself, you might want to avoid that, basically. So yeah, that's that. But anyways, here it is. Here's Nazo no Murasame-jo. It's a Famicom Disk System game, which I bought off from Mercari for a very cheap price, actually, very cheap, actually, and in mint condition too. So that's that. I do ordered another Famicom Disk System game, and it's the I'm going to say what the game it is now. It's the FDC Famicom Detective Club: The Missing Heir, which is actually my favorite FDC game out of all out of the duology. I haven't played MEOs yet, so I didn't, so I don't know. But Missing Air is the game that I actually prefer more than The Girl Who Stands Behind, even though The Girl Who Stands Behind has a lot more has more like quality of life enhancements to the game. But the Missing Air kind of like really it kind of really hits home. So yeah, that's that. But if you're going to ask me, Jodes, why are you rambling about the Famicom Disk System? What even is a Famicom system anyway? Famicom Disk System anyway? Well, let me show you. So here's a story, right? Imagine you're Nintendo, right? And okay, imagine you're Nintendo, right? And the Famicom was a huge success. Obviously, the Famicom was a huge success. Everyone has been buying it, but the one main complaint from, or not really a complaint, but one main issue when selling your games is the cartridges, right? Because the thing is, the Famicom games are run by cartridges. Now, imagine yourself, you're in 1986, 1985, or whatever. The prices of semiconductors for cartridges is actually rising, and to produce a cartridge, it's very expensive. To make a cartridge, it requires a very expensive. It takes a lot of money. It's very expensive to produce a cartridge for a game, and you have to sell these games to the market, and it obviously, with the expensive production of cartridges, you're gonna make the games very, very, very expensive as well. And that does, again, this was 1986. Now, what would Nintendo do to combat this? What would Nintendo do to combat this semiconductor shortage? Basic a shortage, actually. It was a shortage, semiconductor shortage that causes the rising prices of games. Well, this is what they did. Yes, that's right. They created a disk system peripheral for the Famicom, and for this point in time, in 1986, Nintendo was focused on like releasing newer games on the Famicom Disk System games. So you could really imagine like there was no cartridge games, or probably there was, but on a small amount. There was no cartridge games that was released by Nintendo during this time when the Famicom Disk System was released. And yeah, here it goes. The Famicom Disk System is basically a peripheral, a disk system peripheral for the original family computer, or the Famicom. Now, of course, this is an add-on. This is an add-on, so you gotta pay extra for the add-on. What? But the purpose for the disk system is to release games on the disk, which holds more memory. It holds more memory, and with more memory, you can create developers could create more impressive games, more interactive games, and it has the ability to save your games or save your progress, because usually when it comes to like Famicom games, like in a cartridge, they're often very long and very hard, just to, like, I don't know, to make your money's worth, I guess. But the problem is that you cannot really save your progress unless if you want to turn on your family computer, press the start button to pause it, turn on your family computer for like 24 hours a day, right? That's not really ideal. So the thing is with the Famicom Disk System and the games that comes in the disc, you can basically save your progress data on it. How nice of that. Now, aside from those things that a disk that could do, it also has a RAM adapter here, which temporarily stores the data of what the game is after it's loaded. In case of like an electrical like outage from the disk system itself, um the Famicom you can still play the Famicom games unless if the game needs to load or something like that. Now, what's impressive about the Famicom Disk System is that you don't really need like a second AC adapter for this one. In fact, it could also run on six C batteries. And apparently, I heard, or not really heard, I watched this video from, I believe it was Famicom Dojo, that they tried an experiment wherein they only run this system using batteries. And apparently with the disk system is that it only powers on, or let's say it only uses power whenever the disk system wants to read something from the data or wants to save something from the disk. And and basically on normal gameplay, the Famicom and the RAM adapter will handle itself, really would handle all the game processing or whatnot. It's just that it's just that the disk system, or like the red box thing here, the disk system itself, what it does is that it basically reads the data, sends that data to the RAM adapter, and or it saves the data onto the disk. That's just basically the main purpose here. Everything else is on the family computer itself, which is again a very impressive and very efficient way to a power efficient way to actually like handle games in it, which is really really impressive in my opinion, especially for a console in 1986. You know. And also in the RAM adapter, there's also a additional sound chip to it, and that additional sound chip is not like the ones from Konami wherein you added like a sawtooth or a saber tooth or whatever, or like the Namco sound chips. No, it's not that. Apparently, the sound chips on the RAM adapter is very customizable to programmers, wherein programmers could actually create like sound waves, custom sound waves on their own, which what will happen is that they will create like numerous and various sounds that the Famicom can actually provide. And this is why when you play AutoKey, for example, AutoKey, or when you watch the stream for AutoKey, um the reason why AutoKey could like mimic most of the instruments throughout the game, it's because of the sound chip. It's because of that sound chip. And again, the sound chip could create custom wave tables or custom sound waves that would produce different sounds. And that's the reason why in AutoKey there's like various like sounds that is really fun to listen to, actually. So yeah, that's that. So you could really tell that the Famicom Disk System was really kind of like a very advanced system or peripheral that adds on to the family computer, and it really kind of like shows how the Famicom how the Famicom really extends itself to be kind of like a very innovative video game console. So yeah, that's that. But of course, with all the positives, there's also downsides to it. Now, the thing about this one is that, of course, it's a disk, and if you're running a disk program in 1986, obviously the games would load very very slow, or any other really computer. In fact, I don't really think that's kind of like a complaint. I think that's kind of like more an expectation, really, because obviously you're reading games off of a disk, and knowing the computers during that time were in, like, for you to play a game on a disk, you need to like type this shit in, and then you have to wait for it to load completely, whatnot. Yeah, you kind of really expected like the games would load really really slow, because again, it's on a disk, and it needs to read every line of code there is, and to put it on the RAM, and then you have to play. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, that's that. Apparently, it was way too slow. Apparently, slow reading times are a downside to this, and this system, that this peripheral, is actually very prone to piracy, because of how games are so easily how games are can be easily copied from one disk to another, especially the the shape of the disk. Let me show you here. The shape of the disc that Nintendo uses is also kind of like the disc that Nintendo uses is actually kind of like it's actually kind of like an outsourced disc from a company that also has the same dimensions, and and obviously any kind of like disc reader that has the same dimensions that disc can insert to it's now really prone to like copying and then duplicating it to another disk, or like, and yeah, piracy was like the number one problem with the Famicom disk system, and that's why it's kind of, and fun fact, it's kind of like one of the reasons why the Famicom disk system kind of like succeed, but not really, because again, it was notorious for from piracy, and that was kind of like one way of piracy way back in the 1980s. So that's that. and since then, a lot of bootleg games have been produced by that certain point. So that's that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I forgot to mention that that one of the things that Nintendo did during this time is the disc writer, wherein you could go to, like, let's say for example, you could go to a local convenience store or a gaming shop, and then if you see like a game disc write, if you see like a disc writer booth on there, you can actually rewrite those discs, like this one. You could rewrite those discs and then put another game in, and basically they're far more cheaper than buying the whole game itself. And also, obviously, with this kind of like rewriting system that Nintendo offers, it's also kind of like prone to kind of like scams as well. As I've said earlier, I bought the game itself, but I'm really not sure if the data inside of this disc is really Nazuno Monasame Joe. And again, that's like one of the most, and again, that's like one of the downsides of, like, again, from a disc and what Nintendo is offering, because the thing about like the disc, right? The thing about the disc is that once you rewrite them, they will give you kind of like the instruction guide for that one and the stickers. Um, you could replace the stickers, by the way, but sometimes they just kind of forgot that they replaced the stickers. So what they do is they just retain the original sticker, and then I don't know, like years later they forgot like what games inside of it, because like their Famicom book or whatever, and once you bought the game and then you loaded it in, you're not, let's say for example, you're not getting Legend of Zelda, but rather you're getting this game instead. So yeah, that's like one of the downsides as well, is that it's so easy, is that the game can be easily rewritten to the point that sometimes if you're going to resell this game, or if you're going to buy from a reseller, you kind of need to confirm if the game is in the if the game inside the disc is really that game that is slapped on the label. And and again, yeah, pretty much it's kind of like one of the downsides of it. But yeah. And the thing is about the Famicom Disk System is that it did had a very short life, I think so, because not to like what they call this. It did have a pretty short life though, because then again, a few years later, the prices of semiconductors have gotten way cheaper during that time. So Nintendo just went back to creating cartridges, and apparently that was the way to go for Nintendo. But the thing about the Famicom Disk System, is that it actually paved the way for some Nintendo franchises that we get to enjoy today, such as The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda started out as a this system game, and if you heard something like, "Hey Jodes, I heard that Zelda 1 was released on the cartridge as well." That's because it was released on the cartridge format with the AB Famicom. And that was like years later after the system release. I think it was in 1989 when they made the AB Famicom to when they made the AB Famicom for AB TVs now, because RF TVs are kind of like getting obsolete. And so to sell the system, they re-released Zelda 1 for the cartridge format. And apparently the cartridge format was based on the NES version of the game. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, Zelda started on the Famicom Disk System. Metroid started out on the Famicom Disk System as well. Famicom Detective Club was started out on the Famicom Disk System. Kid Icarus started on the FDC, FDS. I mean, what else? What kind of like franchise? Yeah, that's basically it. You know, Zelda, Metroid, Famicom Detective Club all started in the Famicom Disk System, and again, it's because of the saving features that it has. That's why they were able to like saving wise, and then the size wise of the disc, they were able to create such ginormous games during this time. Right now, wait, I have to check something. I'll be Okay, so there you go. So yeah, that's basically the Famicom Disk System. It's a great console which I haven't owned one just yet, but but actually as I've seen some listings in Mercari, they have pretty reasonable prices actually, but the thing is that selling the games, the games were kind of like it's the games were kind of like they're not well known really. What I mean is that they're not being well sold, or they're not being well sell in the they're not well known, they're not really well known to sell the thing, so whatever. So yeah, that's that. Well, anyways, let's go on to the games. But first off, I'll be having a short break, so I'll be right back. What a very awkward to end the music there because I was just like using the NES thing on the my very legit Nintendo Entertainment no, my very legit Famicom disk system that I'm gonna use right now. Anyways, yes, that's right. Let's try some games. First off, let's see here. Right. So one of the games that were first released on the Famicom disk system is actually Zelda 1 and Nazo no Monasame Jo. Now the thing is, you know what? Let's fuck it. Let's try first this game. It's called Zelda no Densetsu: The Hyrule Fantasy. Oh, sweet gems. Actually, if you listen to the theme song, it's entirely different from the NES. Many years ago, Prince Darkness Ganon with the double N. Okay. Link to save her. Like, can you hear that? Can you hear like that thing? Yeah. So yeah, that's basically Zelda 1's title screen. I don't think there's like a lot of differences gameplay wise on the Famicom disk system than the NES. Read the instruction manual. Included. Okay. Now, usually when you play games on the Famicom, you press start, but usually in the usually in Famicom disk system games, you swap the disc to side B, because the thing about where they put the games, right, or where they put the data, whatever, side B is usually kind of like the game itself. Side A is where kind of like the last part of the stage, or that's where all of the save data goes to, or like the title sequence also has, at least, so you know. Oh yeah, I do already have the same state here because I tried to play this game last 2 days ago, so whatever. So yeah, it's far no different from the original NES, except for the sound, really, and how you save games, actually, apparently. Heavy Link. I forgot the English counterpart of that thing here. Also, can you hear the sound? So yeah, that's that. You cannot get that on a normal NES. Let's go. Okay. So, I think I have played this before. Oh shit. I think I played this before. I might do a Zelda run sometime soon enough. Like I will play all of the Zelda games from from the NES to I don't know, N64. That's like the least that I can do. You know? Yeah, here it is. But I do think I played this before, actually. I do think I played this before. I am not entirely sure about this, but you know. You could really, if you're going to ask me, Judge, is this like the first? Is this Nintendo's first open world game? You could say it is. Because the thing is, when you play Zelda 1, right? If you play Zelda 1, there's no like there's no right way for you to do things. Like, you could literally like enter a dungeon that is like level 6 or whatever. So yeah, you could literally tell that this is Nintendo's first open world game, quote unquote. Wait, I need. Okay, I need something to hold this mug of water that I'm drinking to. Hold on. There you go. Can you please? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Also, weirdly enough, the text on the shopkeepers or whatever is on the side. It's on the right side. It's kind of like they're mimicking the dialogue boxes, you know, like in comics. Like the dialogue bubbles. Yeah, that's right. The dialogue bubbles. But I don't know. Okay. Okay. You know what? Let's try to beat. You know what? Let's try to conquer the first dungeon. Because why not, right? If I know where to find this dungeon anyway. Oh shit. I think it's right here. Yes. Oh shit. I'm not really good at like. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Ooh. There you go. Okay, maybe we could like find a heart here or whatever. I think I have played this before, but I think I forgot to like put the VOD up or something. I think the only Zelda game or like the Zelda game that I played on Steam that is also fully uploaded on YouTube was Zelda 2, which by the way I think I kind of prefer Zelda 2 than this. No cap. Oh shit. Don't die now. Oh, there you go. I got 2 keys. 2 keys. I really love the door opening sound. Like, ah shit! Oh my. Okay. One of these days, I will do kind of like a hardcore gameplay of this, wherein if I die, no save states. Because that's like really common for like retro games nowadays. If you're going to emulate it on like, let's say for example on your Nintendo Switch, or on your cousin's NES or whatever, is that you do save states. Because sometimes retro games or like games like this could be like really, really brutal and unforgiving. And that's like the common thing about games of the past really, is that they're unnecessarily long. They're unnecessarily long and they're unnecessarily easy for some reason. But nowadays games are like Okari. I can't read. I could already read the first 2 characters. Again, the thing about it is that the thing about games in the past is that they're unnecessarily long and unnecessarily hard. But nowadays, games are like unnecessarily. But games are now like unnecessarily short and unnecessarily easy. It's like we're moving backwards with it. I don't know. But maybe, just maybe, but maybe it's kind of like a logical reason, really. The thing is that like no other person would have like that much time to play games anymore. So, oh shit. Okay, we got a Le Bomb. Oh shucks. Whoa. Whoa! I need to get Le Boomerang. I need to get Le Boomerang. Oh no, Le Bo, I mean. There you go. Also, I kind of forgot to mention. I actually forgot to mention this one on the intro. You could say that the spiritual successor of the Famicom disk system was the Nintendo 64 disk drive. But the thing about the Nintendo 64 disk drive is that it was a commercial failure. Ah! Oh, here you go. Boomerangs. Okay, there you go. And the Nintendo 64 DD was... The Nintendo 64 DD's like... Oh shit, no. The Nintendo 64 DD's release prog... The Nintendo 64's... The 64 DD's... I can't speak! What the hell? Hello? Okay. The 64DD's lifespan, or like its release, was really messy, if you call it that. Because the thing about the 64DD is that... Oh, there. What? I could just do that? Wow. And voila, here you go. Okay. Alright, here we go. Right, that's Zelda. Again, I'm not going to like I'm not going to like play the whole game, so you know, but you know, it's good old Zelda. It's just good old Zelda. Probably knew about this. So yeah, that's that. Yeah. Anyways, the next game that we're going to play is another launch title game. And this was very underrated to the point that you only heard of this character in like Captain Rainbow, I believe. Captain Rainbow, that one Koei Tecmo game that's like the hack and slash game or whatever from the Wii and from Nintendo Land as well, but it never got itself like a whole game, like a revival of the franchise. So here's Nazuno Murasamejo. You also heard the character from Smash Brothers really as a spirit character, but in a game on itself, this was the only game that was released for it. So you know, also yeah, I apparently played this game. Okay, so yeah. I think you already know this game. We have played this before on stream. And again, one of these days I'll try. If I will... Okay, here's the thing. If I were to get myself... Oh, we're starting here? Okay. So here's the thing. If I were to, like, let's say... If I were to get a Famicom disk system, right? I have Nazuno Samijo. One of these days I will do, like, a total legit run. No save states, no cheats, no whatever. Just a pure, just pure vanilla run of Nazuno Samijo on real console. I don't know how long will that take me, but oh wow. I'm so underpowered in this. What happened here? Okay. Oh yeah, this is the reason why. Okay, here you go. I wonder what happened here. Oh god. I need to get one of those things. Okay. The thing about this game is that shit. The thing about this game is that it's really, really hard. Like, you could really tell that this is kind of like a very action, it's more of an action game than Zelda, because Zelda is kind of like an open world adventure. And with this one, it's kind of like your more or less like the more actiony Zelda than this. Like, if you were looking for like more action than Zelda, you can just try this instead. That's why the gameplay is actually really similar. Oh, here we go. Yes, that's right. Okay, now I'm fully powered. That's the goal. What's it? Oh, what the hell? Oh, this is why. This is why. Okay, I'm fast again. Fast as fuck, boy. Shit. Ah! I'm sorry, flash warning. I forgot the save. Okay, here I pressed the save state. Oh, flash warning. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the screen. I forgot how seizure inducing the effects in 1980s games. Oh, really? Oh, okay, I get it now because I did not save the game. That's why I was like, oh, I'm at second level. Or what save load is this? I forgot what save load is this, but I gotta save. But I kinda don't want to. Also, remember the time wherein we tried to like. Remember when we tried to kind of like discover about the 100 lives thing on this game, and then how it makes you invincible? Am I invincible in this? No, I'm not. So yeah, I really love this game, to be honest. I really love this game, despite its very, 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 very hard difficulty. And it has very memorable music too, actually, so you know. Pop speedy pop boop speedy body body pop pop cp pop pop. And you can really tell that this is a Nintendo game because good thing about this game is that the items here are respawnable. So if you're like, let's say you're low on health, you have to go back. Okay, let me show you. If you're low on health, for example, you have to go back. There you go. Okay, here's the thing. If you're going to play this game, if you're going to play this game, fire is better than the shuriken thing, though the shuriken can actually yeah. There you go. That was really close. Also, they were very generous here on like getting lives because again, this game is unforgiving somehow. It's very unforgiving sometimes. So Nintendo is like really generous for you to give like extra health on the bonus stage. I love this song, man. When I first heard this when I was a kid, I was like, wow, this is Japan. Please don't be a demon. Yes, there we go. If you heard the classical shit. Okay, sorry. Save's coming. Save's coming. I know I'm save's coming, but you know. When you listen to the what the hell? There you go. Turbo. I was looking for the turbo button. Okay. If you wanna Okay, if you want to like farm for scrolls here, you can just go here. And they will give you the scrolls that you need. Oh, shucks. Okay, I don't care. Okay, here's the problem with the game somehow. This is like priority first. Oh god. This is like priority first coding in the game. I'm not sure how to call this, but there's somehow, somewhere or another, there's this kind of like that in the game. Like even though you dodged yourself with the fireballs or whatever. Also, you don't know what your hitbox is. And apparently it's the whole sprite of Takamaru. So you're this big of a sprite, that's your hitbox. Ooh! Okay, I'm just gonna save coming. I don't care. Also, if you're wondering, Jodes, the game does not lag if there's so many sprites. Yes, that's the point, because again, this system actually adds more RAM. Not kidding. It adds more RAM to the Famicom, so that's why most games are like buttery smooth. Sometimes. Asterisk. There you go. Okay, I think we're at the last room now. Boss time. You know what's really funny about the bosses? Sometimes they will spam these, and then the music will just be non-existent. Watch, look. Okay, I need to go left and right first. This is Toho levels of. Oh, here you go. Easy. Easy if I were not doing saves coming, so you know. Okay. Again, you already know about this. You've seen the ending a while ago, so yeah, that's Nazo Murasami. You've seen this before when we did the 99 live stream, the 100 live stream, as well as one of the Retro Fridays was this game actually. So that's that. Next game from the thing. Now here's the thing about the release of games by Nintendo during this era of the Famicom is that they actually re-released some of their old classic games to disc, and what would happen is that those games would only occupy one side of the disc because the game is just really small. The game is just really small that it only needs one side of the disc. And also, there's this one trick wherein you can actually remove the disc and the game can still load. One of these games is like the sports games, like, for example, tennis. Now, the thing about tennis is that it's a cartridge game, so it's a port. It's a disc system port of the original tennis game in the cartridge. Now, the thing about this is that the game is so small. The game is really, really small that I could basically eject the eject the disc. I ejected it now on Nestopia. And you could still play as regular. Because the thing is, the game is already loaded in the RAM disk. Oh, fault. That's my fault. Okay. The game is already loaded in RAM, so it doesn't really need to like load anything else. I've seen this. You can actually see this trick in action by. You can actually see this trick in action from one of the YouTube channels that double fault. Why? Why? This is just normal tennis. Come on, dude. There you go. Hit. Oh, that's an in. No, that's an in now. Okay. Out. Now that's an out. What the hell? Why these games? Okay, that's an in. Deuce. Nip. That's my fault. Okay. Oh, that's my point. Okay, match point. What? Boing. There you go. Ah! It's a miss! Ah! Okay, I suck at Famicom tennis. Yay! Deuce. Again. It doesn't it also doesn't break the game either. There you go. Out. Oh, it's an in. Yeah. Okay, let me win. Please. In. Yes. There you go. Okay, now that's basically it. You know, tennis is just very a small game that you could basically like pull it out of a disc. Okay, next game. Now, again, as I've said, some of the games from the cartridge were re-released on the disc. I think just to boost the sales. Like, hey, you want to play Super Mario Brothers, but your disc system is permanently stuck on your Famicom. Well, don't bother because here's the game for you. You wanna play Super Mario Brothers? Well, check this shit out. Yes, that's right. Mario on the disc system. I could actually. Okay, let me try this one. I'm gonna eject the disc. Let's see if this game still loads. Because Mario Brothers is also a one-sided disc game as well. So you could really tell like how small the game was. Like literally you could like load these in. The game is now like loaded into the RAM disk or the RAM cartridge. And then it will just, it will just play fine. Because again, if you were to buy the Super Mario Brothers this system game, if you're going to buy a Super Mario Brothers disc, you'd going to notice that it only has one side, and then the other side is literally blank. So you could literally put in, actually, you could put in Super Mario Brothers 2 on the other side because Super Mario Brothers 2 is also a one-sided disc game. So you could literally have like Super Mario Brothers 1 and Super Mario Brothers 2 or the Lost Levels in the US in one disc, which is amazing. But then again, if you were to resell the games, it's actually better to to buy the separate disc because haha, collection, right? Okay, let's try to beat this game. Shit. Shit! There you go. I remember when I was a kid, I could not beat this game because of Lucky 2. And I was like, why did they throw Spiny? Why do that? I hate I hate him. I hate that spiny bitch. I actually kind of vividly remember of having a family computer before, and it's in the shape of, not really in the shape, but we had I vividly remember of having a twin Famicom, because I remember the controllers. There's this like big 1 and 2 on them, and that's literally what the twin Famicom's controllers are. They have the big 1 and 2s in them. I have yet to try the glitch wherein like you spawn in a vine and then you enter a pipe and then it will teleport you to this. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, 8-1. Haha. I wonder if people who hadn't realized like, oh, you could run over like one square space gaps. Sheep. I thought there was a mushroom. Yeah, sa. There you go. E. Ooh. Okay, there you go. Hi, Mikey. Classic. Very classic. Okay. Classic game for classic gamers. Okay, there you go. Actually, fun fact. I have tried to speedrun this game myself, but could not too. We got Lost Devils. What do you mean? Do I have the Lost Devils disc or the ROM? the ROM? Because I don't have the disc. Because the thing about the Lost Devils disc, right? It's so expensive for some reason. It's Mario Brothers 2 technically. Yeah, technically it's Mario Brothers 2. Super Mario. In the Famicom. Yeah, it's in the Famicom. I actually need what I need. What a thrill. There you go. So yeah, this is Mario Brothers on the Famicom Disk System. It's literally like the same game. It's just that they just release it on the disk system for the lols. And they be like, "Oh no, I wanna play Mario Brothers, but I got the disk system stuck in my family computer. What do I do now? Don't you worry." And Nintendo said, "Don't you worry, because we're releasing it on a disc for you." I believe this is a disc writer game wherein like you need to buy like a blank disc. You're going to buy a blank disc and then you're going to write Super Mario Brothers onto the disc itself. Fuck you. Well, okay, that you know what the ending is. That's Mario Brothers for the Famicom disc system. It's basically the same game. Not even audio enhancements can you have that. In fact, the size of the game for the Famicom disc system was just 64 kilobytes. That's just how small the game is. Next game. Its sequel, the supposed sequel, is Super Mario Brothers 2, simply named. It's just simply named Super Mario Brothers 2. Now, fun fact, this was okay, this is a much harder game than the first game, right? And people were actually criticizing this game as way too similar from the first game. And I think it was the American oh I think it was uh the American division of Nintendo were like, "Oh, this game is so similar, but it's way too hard. We want a new one." So I would say this Americans skill issue. But it's legit indeed hard actually. I'm not gonna lie. So Nintendo of America was like, you know what, let's change the game. I don't want this. And thus the one with Wart the game lives on. So you know, hi 90s kid. Are you a 90s kid? Well, I am as well. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Okay, here's the thing. Of course this was on the NSO, right? And I played this game off stream. I think I have beaten this. No, I did not really beat this for like multiple times. You were chatting on YouTube? Oh, really? Boss! You were chatting on YouTube? Oh, okay, you are. I love the falling over animation when you get hit. Okay, was this from the Nazonomo or something good game? Oh, okay, I didn't see. Hello, welcome. I did not see. So yeah, I was re-streaming. Don't tell Twitch. Sorry, Twitch, I was cheating on you, but you know, times are hard. I need that, you know, I need subscribers. But yeah, hello. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Also, look at this. Wow, what a great game design. What great game design is this? Like, they were like literally like experimenting, like, how can we make this game harder? Yes, that's right. Platforms. Stop being jealous. Yeah, stop being jealous. That's right. Ah. Daddy Twitch, please don't ban me. Apparently, there's also kind of like a regulation on like restreaming to TikTok as well. But let me say this: TikTok streaming is the worst. I hated it. Not liking it. No, dude. No. But every single people apparently loves TikTok that much. Okay. Ah! Do I go in here? Oh, I do. Oh, yeah, here it is. Would Nintendo really release all Mario All-Stars on the SNES library? Didn't they already did that? Or it was just a Mandela effect? It's a mess. Yeah, I don't really like streaming on TikTok. Because 1 minute, bam, you're banned. You're banned from live. If they did, they should release Advance on the GBA library. I don't like the GBA version that much because here's the thing: the sounds on the GBA is so washed. It doesn't have the boom boom, you know. It doesn't have the hit. It It doesn't have the hit, unlike what you hear it on TB. But I guess apparently, just to cater the small speakers. Okay, here's the thing. Apparently, you don't go there because. Okay, I need a. Imagine I fall. Yeah, I fall. Well, that's Super Mario Brothers 2. Well, you can watch this on YouTube. You can watch this on YouTube. But yeah, that's Super Mario Brothers 2. It's very similar to the first game. Well, there's like there's like new textures or whatever. But technically, it's the same game. You could literally tell that this is kind of like an extension to Super Mario Brothers, really. Like it's not on its own game. It's like Super Mario Brothers the DLC version. You could say that, you know. Anyways, that's Super Mario Brothers 2. Um next thing, well, the next game that we're going to play is also has 2 in it. And we have played the first game as the first one on the stream. And we're going to play the second game of this one. It's called Zelda 2. Link ko naboken. I'm glad you found me. This is fun. Oh, thank you so much. Well, I do have like, I do have a fond what do you call this? Preference to older games because they have this charm really instead of like newer games. Like, wow, this is cool, but older games are like way more charming than modern games. Link ko naboken. Zelda 2! Apparently, this is the most hated Zelda game of all time. Let me tell you this. This is peak, Wow, wow, wow. Several years after Ganon was destroyed, Link learns from Impa about the unearthed sleeping Princess Zelda. He is told she can only awaken with the number 3 Triforce seal in the Great Sanctuary at this valley. To remove the seal, crystals. Okay. 1987 Nintendo. Yeah, I love this game. I actually like this game. Probably one of my favorite Zelda games of all time is this and Majora's Mask. Now you're going to tell me, Jodes, Miyamoto hates this game as well as everyone else. Let me tell you this. I don't care. I don't care. The thing about Zelda 2 is that I don't know. I think people don't really like the side scrolling mechanic in this game. I thought it was fine. This is their first attempt on like, innovating things, and that's fine. And that's fine. Like the battle animations is like it's fine really. It's kind of like RPG at most. Or maybe they don't want the RPG element at all. This was the time, I believe, when this game was released, it was the time wherein JRPGs for the Famicom were like really, really popular. And then Nintendo was like, how about let's make an RPG Zelda, but let's make it, how about we make the RPG elements in a Zelda game, but let's make it side-scroller. And then Miyamoto apparently hates it. I was like, dude, you made the game. Why are you hating this? Sometimes what you made you don't like. And that's a lesson for you to understand. Okay. I also like the dialogue voices in the game because again with the Famicom Disk System and its enhanced sound chip, you can have sounds like this. Korewa Shinji desu. There you go. I have played this game before. You know this already. I think I played the Famicom Disk System version in exact because I prefer it that way. To be honest, I prefer the Famicom Disk System version of games actually, instead of their NES counterparts. Oh, I love that sound. I love that. Just to level up, like wow. If you're going to ask me, Jodes, do you really like the game just for the sound? Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay. Also, it's really funny how like, haha, enemies look like sperm balloons. That's why in the NES version they change it. Oh, hello. I will do my attack. So that's one difference from the NES version is that in the NES version there is an exact way or there's like an exact path for you to like level up things and you can skip it for some sort. But here in the Japanese version, you have the liberty to what skill are you going to level up. And I think that's preferable really, instead of like, hey, upgrade this, or like, yeah, just skip it or whatever. Also, is it ridiculous how Link is afraid of bubbles? And also, this is one of the games wherein, like, if you get hit, you move back. Like, they really said, like, how can we input Castlevania in this? Let's make him move back when he gets hit. Okay, where's the heart piece? Nope. That's the reason why I'm here, is for the heart piece. The heart piece. Huh? Hello? Wait, what? No heart piece? Wait, how the heart piece? It's supposed to be here. Do I need to like defeat the castle first before you get the heart piece? Are you serious right now? Okay, fine. All that for nothing. Okay. Also, there's also music differences as well. Oh yeah, by the way, flash warning. Remember, this game was made in 1986. So flash warning, flash warning, because that's like the most used effect in NES games. Strobe lights. And also, I really love the sound. Like you're literally dead. Horrifying death. Ow. Ow! Come on! Oh, wait. I'm stupid. Hold on. Ah! Uh-oh. Flash it. Wait, hold on. So yeah, I apologize. I apologize if you like. Again, seizure inducing. Even I myself could not look at it straight. Can we go now? Thanks. Let's go! Yeah. Also, I forgot to tell that because of the RAM system, or like the RAM cartridge, the added RAM, you'd experience less lag in games, and you'd also experience more advanced it's not AI, but I could say that it's AI, you know? Is that like the right term for things? It's not AI, but there's more like advanced coding when it comes to enemies. Okay. Now here's the thing. I know this palace by heart, so we're not going to go there. I was just checking. Okay, wait, hold on. There you go. Also, I really love this theme, and I kind of hated how they never looked back on this. But I believe it was released, or I mean, it was remixed in Smash Brothers, right? I don't know if Mikey is still here because he's like the resident. He's the resident Smash Brothers, Smash Brothers wiki. I do believe it was remixed for Smash Brothers. Link. Tan, 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 tan. Also, I do have shield, but shield is not really like necessary when it comes to like exploring the castle. So you might want to save that for the boss instead. Tips and tricks. Don Bonanza. Oh yeah, if you're going to ask me, Jodes, did you got a Switch 2 yet? No. I did not. Oh no! I did not get a Switch 2 yet. Check back within 2 years. Oh, I definitely do need. Yes, thank you. See, that's the reason why this method of like leveling up is far better than the US version, in my opinion. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna confess, I don't know where we're going. Okay, I'm gonna save you for later. I don't know where we're going. But all I know is that at the very basement is where the boss is. So that's like one fact that I could like tell it to you when playing this game. Like the thing is, I've already played this multiple times, and with those kind of like gameplay, with those sessions, I usually use a guide because I was like, oh, I don't wanna get lost. Ah! Come on! Get down! Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I should use shield. Okay, whatever. Oh wait, I could have gotten the fairy. Okay, but whatever. I'm gonna die here anyway, so it's just best that I gonna level up with life, and also just to like make my damages like way smaller. That's like the purpose is. Link, come to town. Ah. I don't think I should be here yet. Oh god, I hate this guy. There you go. Oh. P. P stands for power. Haha, P. Ow. Haha, P. I don't think I should be here yet. I have 2 keys. I think that's the way to the boss. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I think that was the way to the boss. Oh no, I don't remember things now. Uh-oh. I don't remember now. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna explore every single nook and cranny of this castle. Oh my god, here it is. Oh no! I can't do that, really? Oh wait, wrong button. I was pressing load save state. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oh, here it is. Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely. Okay, here's the thing. It doesn't take your life. It takes your magic. Which stinks, I guess. Come here. There you go. Okay, if I'm going to ask you, have you guys gotten your Switch 2s yet? And tell me how was it so far? I wouldn't really get us. Okay, here's the thing. Oh. I'll go with attack. Here's the thing. Whenever I buy consoles, I would usually wait for the games instead of like being this like having this FOMO. Because the thing is like, yeah, I have a Switch and then I could play my own Switch games. Sure. Ooh. 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 Ew. Ask me again in 5 to 10 years. Well, I'm getting my Switch at least at 2 years, I guess. Okay, here's the thing. I bought the Switch because of Animal Crossing. That's Zelda 2. I think you already know what this game is. Haha, we played this on stream before, but yeah, that was Zelda 2. Okay, well next. Next game. Next game. Well, we're going to do the Nintendo games first before we move on to the third party stuff. So yeah, that's that. All right. Zelda 2. So that's Zelda 2. Okay, here we go. Now, next game. Now, this game is by far okay. This franchise, it's kind of like very underrated throughout the years, and people were like, "Oh my god, when is the next game coming out? Or when is the next game coming out? Whatever." With the success of the Switch, they kind of like hit the gold mine, for this franchise really, and it was sold with like millions of copies, and then a new game is coming out for the Switch 2, and basically it hit the renaissance basically. Here's Metroid. I'm really bad at introducing games, so yeah, here's Metroid. So yeah, this is Metroid. This is Metroid from the brain power of Yoshio Sakamoto. Which also, we're going to play another game of his that is way before than Metroid. But yeah, here's Metroid. Metroid. By the way, the disc. By the way, people who are selling Metroid discs is so that they put very expensive prices on this. Like, dude, they would literally put like $100 on this. Okay, can we listen to the theme song for a moment, because like this is beautiful. Like, listen. Oh, there you go. Oh wait, oops. If you notice, actually, um, if you notice, the bass is much more bassier than the NES version because of, again, it's the sound chip, it's the extra sound chip that Nintendo put in the RAM cartridge. B side. Also, by the way, guys, can you like alert me if my microphone is been like crackling and stuff? Because um, when I watched Boys in Love, the sixth episode, half of the VOD, or not really half of the VOD, a quarter of the VOD was like my voice was like it's scratching a lot. And good thing it was like at the end of the episode anyway. Good thing it was at the end of the episode anyway, so that doesn't really matter. But it kind of infuriates me that, oh my god, I didn't check the thing. Wait a minute. Why did I get the Varia suit? I got the Varia suit already. What did I do? I also got this. What did I do? Huh? What? Okay. I'm not sure what I did here, but this is a save that I did like way, way, way back. So I'm not sure what I did. I played this before? So yeah, this is Metroid. Now, here's the thing. I said earlier, like, hey, games don't lag in the Famicom disk system. I said sometimes, by the way. Okay. Did I already get the E-Tank? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. That means I kind of like beaten Ridley at this point. So yeah. Okay. I think I want to do like a first kind of like hard first save here. Oh, sorry. Oh, there you go. I kind of want to do a fresh save here because I don't remember where I was at. Now, here's the thing, because the way games are saved in the Famicom disk system is so weird. It's because like, okay, it doesn't save where you are, but it saves your I don't know, your progress as a character. Like it saves your health tanks, it saves your upgrades or whatever. That's cool and all, but it doesn't save where you are. So whenever you're back, let's say for example in Metroid, whenever you're back playing the game for like, I don't know, weeks, days later, you kind of forget where you are at the point. So you need to like, I don't know, like if you live in 1986, you kind of have to like write it down, like what you did, or like if you did not write something down, you kind of have to like backtrack on like, oh, what did I do? So it's like so that's like one drawback when it comes to like saving games in the Famicom disk system, is that the way games are saved is really, really weird. Like, yeah, it saves your progress for the character, but not where you are. So it's like, whoa. But maybe, I guess, maybe it's the technology before was like very, very, very primitive. But at least it saves. So that's the thing here. Also, yeah, yes, I said it one of the downsides of the Famicom system is like very very long load times. But then again, you're expecting that, hey, you're playing on a disc, so you'd expect that load times are very, very much long. Okay, there you go. Yeah, let's just go back to the basics, you know. Okay, now, I played this before, but with guides, actually. And for this one, you need a map. And you'd only get the map from, like, I don't know. You only get the map from, like, I don't know, Nintendo Power. So if you're someone who's like wandering or whatever, yeah, you get lost easily in this game. But I guess that's like the point of the whole game, is like for you to explore. So I guess they did something right in this. Eh! Okay. Now, here's the thing. I don't know what to do first, but if I can remember, is that you need to upgrade your, like, you need to get tanks, missiles, and you do that by going to, like, the other side of Brinstar for some reason. You have to find this bridge once you got here. And I don't think I am going to that bridge at all. Or am I now? I don't know if I'm going to that bridge. Do I go down? I think I need to go down. I don't remember this game. Oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. Bridge. Well, I really love how quote-unquote futuristic the sounds were in the FDS version of this. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid. I remember I was a kid. I used to imitate like the roaring sounds from Zelda 2. Oh, what? I used to imitate the roaring sounds of Ganon in Zelda 2. So I'd be like, wow. So I'd be like, something like that. Yeah, this is the brutality. Okay, you know what? Yep, but this is Metroid. I like the death sound. You know. Oh. Anyways, that's Metroid. Again, you probably know this. You probably seen the mother brain fight, you know. But I think I've streamed this before. I've streamed Metroid before, specifically this version as well. So you could check out the the VOD for that, if you want to, you know. So yeah, that's it. Well, next game. Now, when this game was released in the US, Metroid was actually like Metroid was released as is, but when they converted it to cartridge, instead of like a battery save, for some reason, they have this password system. Oh, you know what? It crashed. So yeah, instead when these games are released in the US, they usually use this like password system. And that was in Metroid and another game that we're going to play today. For this one, just to get out all the Nintendo games on the Famicom Disk System. They use this password system. And the thing about the password system is like, yeah, it's kind of like another way for you to like save your games without using a battery save. Apparently, because a cartridge with a battery save is much more expensive than a regular cartridge itself. So yeah, that's basically it. So what Nintendo did is like, yeah, let's use a password system just to save money or some sort. But then they give in to using a battery save in Zelda for some reason. So you know, decisions, or whatever. So another game that uses that's basically kind of like the same game, or they're like, for me they're called, I would like to call them sister games, because somehow, some way or another, they're similar in structure of the game, as well as they were released at the same time. And when they were converted to the cartridge format in the NES, they also have this similar structure in like the password system of things. Here's Kid Icarus. Or in Japanese, it's Hikari Shinwa Patena no Kagami. Or it's basically like um Palutena's Mirror. Okay. That sounds really really good. In fact, fun fact, during the earliest days of the Jodes channel, I have this I have this channel reward thing wherein if you're going to redeem it, it will play the theme song. It will play the whole theme song of Kid Icarus. For some reason. Maybe it's because I was meant to like dance on it in front of the camera or whatever, but I removed that ever since. Alright, let's name ourselves and let's play the game. I think I've also streamed this before as a Retro Friday special. Specifically this game as well. If you notice, like, if there's a Famicom Disk System counterpart of an NES game, I would literally play the Famicom Disk System part, the Famicom Disk System counterpart, because I just think they're better. And it doesn't really use a lot of like language anyway, so you could literally like, you know, play this game without needing to know any Japanese. Okay, here's the thing about Kid Icarus. How long has it been since Uprising was released? How long has it been? Because after that, Uprising, he was never heard of again. And wasn't that game developed by Sakurai? So what happened? Did Uprising flop, or was it waiting for like the Switch 2 or was it waiting for the Switch 2 Renaissance or whatever? Palalapalap. Ow. Because aside from this and the Game Boy game, there was Uprising for the 3DS that got released, and then just basically like, yeah, never again. Would you think that Uprising would be re-released on the Switch because it got so much potential, dude? I did it there. Also, yeah, that long lost forgotten Kid Icarus game on the Game Boy, because apparently, like, hey Nintendo, why haven't you released that game yet? When are they going to release, like, when is Nintendo going to release retro games again on the emulators? I think the latest release I've heard was from the SNES. Like, when will Nintendo release their own games on the service? Palalop, palilop, palilop, palilop. Tu 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 tu. Oh, here it is. Nosferatu. Oh. It's so funny that you'd notice like a pattern, like, hey, this guy only moves sideways. So it wasn't difficult to like. Oh, here you go. Yeah, that's it. Oh. I don't care. Oh. Oh no, I don't. I hope I don't get the Grim Reaper. Oh no. Oh, thank you. Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. I got the credit card. I don't know what's that for, but sure. Okay, here's the thing, guys. I got this like buy now pay later card because I was just like, hey, I was just like, exploring things on how I buy things. That's a glitch. That is a glitch. I never seen that glitch before. Like, hello? Haha. Haha, you're stuck. Oh, I can move. Whoa. Haha, you're stuck. You're stuck in a tile set. Okay. Okay. Are we almost there yet? I think we're almost there. Yep, we're almost there. Alright. So that's Kid Icarus. Very, very fun game. Again, you've seen this before. We've seen this before. I streamed it before. This game, this version in particular. So yep, that's that. Okay, next. Oh, here's a very fun game. This game wasn't released outside of the US, so it was within Japan only. and this is an exclusive Famicom Disk System game that was made by the Tetris creator Alexei Pajinov. That's right. This is called Night Move. And I've also seen some disc things that we're saying online, and I kind of want to get one, but it's not really on my priority really. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, this is Night Move from the Tetris maker himself, Patinop. And what you do here is basically you apply the rules of like a knight in chess where it only moves in diagonals. And what you're going to do here is that it's kind of like Qbert in a way, wherein you step on these squares and then you try to create as many combos as you can. As many combos as you can. Like you have to make these like tiles disappear. Okay, let's see the demo here. I'm not playing this, by the way. Point, 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 point. Wow, so good, guys. There you go. Combat time. Flash warning, by the way. Oh my god. What? Okay, flash warning. Yep, that's that. That's Night Move. Again, it's kind of like you're moving the chess piece of the knight in diagonals, and then you have to like clear the board as you go to. Okay. I wonder what's the song here that's my favorite. I think it's this one. Ah, yes! Yes, this is my favorite song. Okay. So basically, you move this horse. Oh, uh-oh. You move this horse. And you can only move in like that, like in, not really diagonals, but in spaces. Whatever. I have nowhere to go to. Anyway. And again, it's such a shame that Nintendo hasn't released this yet in the Famicom NSO, or like in the NES NSO, because this is such a fun, like, you know, puzzle game, really puzzle platformer. I wanna be that guy from the demo. Oh shit. Boo! Whatever. Oh jeez. Oh my god. Okay. I apologize to viewers. Again, flash warning. Again, game made from 90s. The most used aesthetic, or the most used effect was this. Also, the thing is here that you also need to strategize on where to go. Oh shit. Okay, let's recover this. I don't know. Right. Let's do it. I don't know. Let's do it. Oh no, this is not looking good. Ah no! So yeah, that's the thing. Well, I got a good combo, so that's great. Let's name myself Joops. There you go. Okay. B type I believe uh is much harder. Oh yeah. So the hearts there for you to recover the tiles is timed, and you need like 3 hearts for you to actually clear the board. Much harder. Gives more challenge than A type. No. Tonon. I really love the sound here. It's like tonon. I guess they won't release this because of Alexei Pachinov, really. Or maybe Alexei Pachinov just really forgotten that, hey, I made this game. Okay, here we go. Poinkies. The Poinkies. Pon. Here we go. Oh, do I start now? Okay. Sure. But I do need to get a heart though. Oh, combo breaker. Nam. Oh my god, my eyes. Again, look away. Again, look away if you can't see this. Tut. Actually, I kind of forgot that Tetris, the NES Tetris, was released on the NES NSO. And what I really love about that game of Tetris is the music. Oh yeah, already? Okay. Why am I better in this than than in a while ago? Like what? I I did not notice. Okay. Also, yeah, the reason why this is in the disc system is because you save your scores. That's it. In a sense, this could have been a cartridge game, but yeah, sure, why not? Okay, let's try one more. One more. One more of this, and then no more. The technique here is really like you turn these grid into like dark blue spots first, and then you proceed to do the combo. And let me ask you this: when will there be like an esports of this? Uh oh. Night Move esports. Like we've seen like the goated people in Tetris. Why not this one? Hey, come on, dude. We need more esports. Oh, this is how the pause screen looks like. I haven't seen this before. I never paused. I never paused on a night move game. So I'm pleasantly surprised that this is the pause screen, and with the music going on. Do 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 do. I love this song so much because it sounds so fun. Ooh, boo. Not yet. No. Am I gonna do it now? No, not yet. I'm not ready. Fine. I really like how the. Also really like how the song, the pitch of the song changes whenever you're about to fall on a hole. Like, hey, that's a warning. Hey, don't go there. No. Okay. See ya. Palalalap. One more. One more. Can we do this? There you go. Okay, it's getting serious now because it's getting faster. Also continuing the Super Mario Advance talk. Wasn't there a Super Mario Advance game already on the Switch? I think it was Mario 3. Holy shit! Oh no. Okay, that was that was fine, I guess. Well, that's Night Move. Wow, that's a game. That is definitely a game. So that's that. Okay. I'm not also I could do Clue Land, but that's kind of like a cartridge game, so you already know what's that. There's also a lot of like Nintendo games. Again, there's like a lot of Nintendo games that originally came from the cartridge and then they ported it to the disc system, such as such as baseball. Um, yeah, do you fuck with baseball for the Famicom disc system? Yeah, right. Um, what else? Nintendo games. Ice Climber. That was a disc writer game, apparently. Ice Hockey. I'm not sure if that was a cartridge game. Clue Land. Well, I said a while ago. Golf. But there's another version of golf. Actually, it's called the Japan course and the US course. But they also put here the normal golf, the game. So what else? Yeah. Wrecking Crew as well. Yeah, Wrecking Crew was from a cartridge. Othello, for some reason. Pinball out of all games. Um, and yeah, that's about it actually. Super Mario Brothers. I forgot about that. Super Mario Brothers. Excite Bike became versus Excite Bike with now kind of like more added features. That's let's play that versus Excite Bike. So basically, they kind of like ported the versus game into this. So there you go. Versus Excite Bike. So the the difference in Excite Bike and the Excite Bike the cartridge and Excite Bike the disc is that you could actually like the editing in this game, the way that you edit tracks is far better than the original cartridge. So let's say I would edit. There you go. So that's finished, right? Oh, okay. So basically, what am I doing? So the editing in this game is far better than the original. Is far better than the original game. And you have this like music to play along with. Wait, how do I edit this? Hold on. Test run. Like, yeah, you could like put this in, you could put that out. Cut this. Oh, okay. It's not like in the original Excite Bike we're in. How do I raise this to like? Like, are you serious? Like one? Okay. Okay. Well, maybe let's test this one. Wow. So yeah, basically this is like the editing thing. This is like the editing thing, which is far better than the far more better than the original cartridge. And also they kind of like imported the what do you call this? The versus arcade mode in this, I believe so. I don't think I pressed versus, but let's try one race of original Excite Bike. Just to like, you know, play this. Also yeah, there's like music now whenever if you're going to like race or whatever. It's not like the old game where it's like we only hear like the square sound. Oops, damn. Tell me I'm first. Tell me I'm first. Oh no! Don't I mash the buttons for the rider to come quickly? Ooh! Okay. I remember when I played this as a kid, I don't like understand like what or how the game works. Oh, what the hell? But as I grow older, I was like, oh, okay, this is how you do it. What the hell? What? 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 Excuse me, I did not hit the boost. I'm probably second or whatever. Oh! Oh, I underestimated myself. Okay. Well, maybe this time. 15:48 seconds. Oh, what? Okay, no. Nah. Nah. Aha. Nah. No. 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 Once I fail, I never try again. Anyways, that's versus Excite Bike. Again, it's your usual Excite Bike, but with the versus arcade mode installed and a better editing system. You know what? Let's try the versus Excite Bike. Why not? Because we played the original. How about the versus? You know, because apparently during this time the versus cabinets. Oh, it's just 2 players. Oh, shucks. No, wait, it's a computer? Oh, no, wait, it's a thing. No, it's not a computer. It's 2 players. I haven't seen this screen. Yeah, that's. Oh yeah, I guess. Oh, the burst excitement. It's just 2 play. Okay, sure, why not? But anyways, that's versus Excite Bike. An upgrade from the original Excite Bike, from the cartridge version. Because the thing about the track editing in Excite Bike is that it's really weird because I don't know if it was like mentioned in the instruction manual, but for you to save the track, you apparently need a data recorder that uses cassette tapes. Like, right. How does that work? All right. So next game here. Next game. Now, there's this one game that is very, very, very exclusive. Okay, so we're going to play the exclusive games now that was only released in this system and in Japan, of course. Now, if you remember the Mario Brothers arcade game, the Mario Brothers the arcade game or whatever in the cartridge, it was also ported here in the Famicom Disk System version, but there's a twist to this. This is the return of Mario Brothers or Kaite Mario Brothers. Now, this game was released in coincided with a food company named Nagatanyen. And apparently this game is a whole advertisement for their food products. And apparently this game is also kind of like a way to like invite players to like, hey, if you got a high score in this game, submit it to us, and then maybe if you got the first place, you get a free copy of Super Mario Brothers 3. That's actually real. And if you get like second place, third place, you're gonna get like other merchandises from Nintendo themselves. But this game is a special version of Mario Brothers. This is a special version of Mario Brothers wherein you could actually like save your score and then submit it to like the competition, and then you might get a chance to win freebies, merchandises, or like even a copy of Super Mario Brothers 3. And this is basically what they did. This is this is literally like the game, you know. Oh, this is the name. Luigi Mario. Luigi Mario. Okay, there it goes. Basically, you input your name here, and then basically they will record your name and then your score when you put it in this machine that records this data or something. Hey kids! I really like this song because again, this is like a song when you lose your brain cells as you progress through life. Hey kids, it's time to play Mario Brothers! If you get 100,000 points, you get a Super Mario Brothers 3 cartridge. If you get 200,000 points, you get a Super Mario Bros. 3 cartridge. And more merchandise to come. Submit your entries in November 30th of 1988. So apparently, I believe this is like the competition duration. So you may submit your entries from November 30th of 1988 to May 31st, 89. Good luck! Okay, so there's this like two versions. This one is the original one wherein you just play like the original Mario Brothers, right? This one is the Nagatanyan world wherein you could actually have like the chance to like, you know, you have the chance to get revived, get some more like extra lives, and then basically this is the mode wherein like you need to like play for you to like record your highest score and then submit it to them. And with that, let's play this part. You know, let's play this thing. Yep, this is an ad. This is an ad for their rice mix. Oh my god. What a perfect song to play this one. Flash warning, sorry guys. What happened here? What happened to my copy of this game that I borrowed from my cousin? What happened here? Jeez. Can it work on the other Nintendo Entertainment System? Oh, I don't have the other console, so you know. Well, let's get right into it. Anyways, despite if there's glitches or not. Oh no, your disc got corrupted. But at least you could still see more of the advertisements. I like this ad actually. Wow wow wow. Wow 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 wow. Oh, what the? Oh, it's fine. What happened there? Okay. What happened there? Oh, okay, sure. Okay. So in this version of the game, the physics is now fixed. Like if you remember in Mario Brothers, in the original Mario Brothers, if you jump, you cannot like change your direction mid-air. But in this one, you can like... Okay, hold on. But for this game, they made like enhancement to this. The way that you can jump and you can change directions now, which is a big plus. Which then again, this is kind of like the optimal like game to play Mario Brothers. And if you're going to ask me, Joe, do you think Nintendo is going to release this on the NSO? No, not really. Because then again, this game was released as a promotion for Nagatanyan food products. Like literally, like there was an ad for like... Oh. There was an ad for like food in there before you start the game. Oh shit. Can I make it? 2. What? No! Didn't make it. Okay. Oops! Close call. Also, I kind of noticed that how... Also, I kind of noticed Mario is kind of like faster here. He's like faster than the normal game. Like it doesn't take him to go to the other side. It doesn't take him 10 years to go to the other side. Oh shucks. Oops. Oopsies. Oops. Super stoops. People. Loy. Point. There's more? Oh, okay. I thought my game was like glitched. Okay. I actually wanna try to like get to the maximum level of this version. Because I just know in the cartridge version of this, if you were to like get into the maximum version of the game, it will do some very glitchy stuff. Which, by the way, fun fact, I did that thing wherein... What the hell? I did that thing wherein you reach to the kill screen of Donkey Kong in the NES. And believe it or not, I did actually reach the kill screen of Donkey Kong for the NES. It was a long process. And I even managed to use like the ladder glitch just to like go through the first level quickly. And I would say that it's an interesting thing to see how the game just literally dies when you reach a certain part of the game. It's basically telling you that hey, stop. You're way too gamer for this. Stop it. My memory cannot handle such large numbers anymore. I love how computers are so silly before. I love how computers were so silly before because What do you mean they can't handle large numbers? Oh, I can't do it. Nah. 2-1. What do you mean you cannot handle very, very large numbers? Large numbers, I can't take it no more. I'm way over 256. Me when I'm 257. Okay, here goes. How long would I survive in this? You know, sometimes with these kinds of games, it's like really, really addicting. Like, you don't want to stop, you know? Oh, shucks. You don't want to stop playing this. Oh, God. Oh, it's, Ooh. Ooh, funny. You're so funny, Mr. Man. You're so funny, Mr. Man. Mr. Man? How about a Mr. Woman? Okay. Ah! Oh, come on, dude. I hate the bug things. Ooh. Oh, wow. What the? Oh, forgot. Oh. I forgot they're still alive. Okay. Throwing. You're right. Apparently, if you get like 200,000, you get the chance to get a Super Mario Bros. 3 cartridge, apparently. And I'm only at 76k. Like, so imagine if I were to like... So imagine if I were to like get 100k now, then that's the time that I was like, okay, I have a chance to get I have the chance to get Mario Bros. 3. Which is kind of crazy how that game was really, really hype. I noticed. That game was really, really hype during its time. Oh shit. Ooh! Oh, okay. I can. Wow, nice. Coins. Oh. Okay. When it's phase 15, I'm... what do you want with this? When it's phase 15, I'm gonna end this. Okay, there you go. Oh no, I died! Well, my friends, we're in the Nagatanyan version, or the Nagatanyan world. So, you know what to do? You know what you're going to do with this? It's loading. You know what will happen if you die in this mode? Gambling! It's gambling time. If you get these 3 kanji letters, you'd get 5 lives. No. 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 First try. First try. First try, ladies and gentlemen. First try. Okay, enough. Well, that's Mario Brothers. Or the third of Mario Brothers. Again, that game is in partnership with a food ad, so you could say that it's the first game to have inbuilt ads. Know what I'm saying? So yeah. Well, anyways, okay, I might need to take a break because we've been streaming for like 2 hours and like, my mind is kind of like mushy. So I'll be right back. Sit tight and don't go nowhere because there's more games coming up. I think we're going to. I think it's safe to say that we're going to play some third-party games now. So yeah, we're done with the Nintendo games. Now it's time for third party to come in. So yeah, I'll be right back. Sit tight and don't go nowhere. More games coming up. Well, we're back. Okay, so we're done with Nintendo games. Now we're going to play the third party stuff now. Which actually in third party stuff, Konami I think Konami got like the most games that were like released for the Famicom Disk System. And as with any Konami game that was released, whether it's a Famicom Disk System game or a cartridge game, they really like utilize they're really good in the music aspect of of things. And and of course with the new sound chip in the FDS, they really utilize it to the fullest, to the max, to the point that like, is this even like a you'd think that, oh, is this even a Famicom Disk System game? So that's that. Well, anyways, that's what we're going to do just today. And the first game that we're going to play for this one is a game called Akomajo Dracula, or when it was released in the US, it's basically Castlevania, you know. But I'm not going to go there just yet. I think you already know Castlevania 1 and Castlevania 2. And Castlevania 2 was actually a Famicom Disk System game, so that's that. But Castlevania 1 was released first in the cartridge format, but then they re-released it on the Famicom Disk System for to utilize the save data thing. And there's not much difference in the music really. It's just basically a port, but they added like a new way to save the game, you know. But the game that we're going to play today is a very unknown, not really an unknown classic from Konami, but it's almost kind of like forgotten really. And no one even knew that this was a Konami game. And if I would say that this is actually a very, very, very great game actually, but kind of like glitchy. This is Almana no Kiseki. And this was a game by Konami before. And let me tell you, when it comes to third party games, Konami really did like release a lot of games for the Famicom Disk System. And one thing about Konami is that they will utilize the music chip a lot, and that's why we get really, really good music from them. Boom. Boom. So the gem got stolen, and the villagers were like, stone! I'm a stone, Luigi." They became into stone. It's like Medusa type shit. Okay. Oh, stones. Okay. So so you're this. Basically, this is kind of like an Indiana Jones game. Oh, that was close. And you do this by, oh god. And you basically have this grappling hook. You have this grappling hook that you can press it with B up. Oh god. But the thing about the this grappling hook is that it's actually prone to glitches or whatnot. Like it's a very very tricky thing. Oops. Also, your jump sucks in this game, you know. Like, see? What is this? Oh, what the? There you go. Konami has great composers, by the way. Like, if you would literally like remember like one soundtrack from the NES library, it's gotta be a Konami game. Also, I have never completed the game, a level of this game for the first time, so let me try this now. Oh, Orbeez. No, get me up. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, sometimes the physics is fucked in this game. Like, come on. Like, hello? Oh shit. Eee! Ooh, what the? Okay. No! I fell down. Ew. Okay, at least you start where you died, so I guess that's a plus. But then again, sometimes this game is like really really glitchy in a way. It's buggy. Like, you have to time this right. Some reason, like, what? What the hell? Like, how do you even do that? I guess this. Oh. Even while falling, yeah, you get hit. It's ridiculous. Okay, there we go. Maybe. Come on. Oh, how do I get there? There we go. Somehow, somewhere or another. Why do I get? Okay, I need to time this right. So. Oh, there we go. Jeez, what the hell? Oh my god! Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's what? That's 8. Oh, 8. Oh. I don't have weapons now. Okay, one thing about this game is that you've got like limited amount of weapons. So if you don't have any weapons, you're screwed as hell. Uh-oh. Okay. There you go. Also, it's no shame that you get hit too. That's ridiculous. Like, they really want you to use the grappling hook mechanic. But it's broken as hell. At least I... At least I... Ooh. There's like different types of like weapons, but some you know, I just don't care. Come on, hit me! Wah. Meow. Continue. Set disk A. What the fuck? What do you mean? So I gotta like what? Save and then this B. Konami! Konami, what's this? Why do I gotta set A then set B? Yeah, sometimes, you know, if developers have a hard time to like understand like how the console works, this usually happens. I don't have... There you go. I need knives. Okay, so this guy right here. Wow. There you go. Whoa! The jumping in this game is really weird, actually. Oof! Okay, there you go. Okay, let me try this again. Ew. Okay, now that what the hell? Okay, sometimes with Konami games their programming sucks. Like they make great games, they make great music, but sometimes their programming sucks. Like why would you program that? Huh? Why would you program enemies spawning out of the cave whenever I do this? And also, why are they jumping? What do you mean I can't use my weapons? I don't care. Oh, I got no guns. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fight the boss. I think I'm gonna fight the boss. Oh. Can I do this though? sound. Ew. How about a bomb? Okay. Can't hit that. Can't hit that as well. Ugh. Also, I really like the flashing squares. Anyways, that's Almana no Kiseki. That's Almana no Kiseki. It's an Indiana Jones game, but sometimes it's very hard to play. It's so hard to play because the way that the physics works in this game is like, ugh, like what am I trying to do? You know? That's that. Anyways, more from the Konami line of games for the Famicom this system. Here's a Falchion. And this game is one of the games that uses the 3D glasses before 3D even was a thing. And Falchion is a Konami game. It's a space shooter, but it's in 3D. And this game, Falchion, is known for its very unique sound. Of course, with Konami, they really utilized the FDS synthesis chip, the music chip that was included in the RAM. So so you could get really pretty amazing, uh, pretty amazing music. Now, if you notice, like, hey, why is it in this kind of like view? What's the deal with this? Well, my friends, again, as I've said, this game was a part of the series wherein you could use the 3D system of the Famicom 3D glasses. So if you were to press select, you get this. Now, they don't really use the cyan and red colors for you to do the 3D effect, but rather they use the flickering thing. They use a type of 3D wherein two images are flickering in like different frequencies. And then basically what the glasses do is that they will merge those two flickering screens together. And yes, that's the normal Boots theme that they borrowed from Falchion. Oh god. So yeah, sometimes this game is like really hard, especially like you don't know like the perception of this perspective, especially on a 3D game that they advertise. Like sometimes this helps. Like you'd know where like if the image near to you that is double, that means it's in your area. So but sometimes it can get disorienting, so I'm gonna disable that. Tan tananana, tananana. Ah, no 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 no. Oh god, no. Tananana. So yeah, I kind of suck right now, but let's save state. Hello? What's my input on this? Why is this S? uh, Okay, whatever. Why is my save state the same button as the start button? Eh? Huh. Interesting. Actually, you just don't... Actually, you can survive this game without even shooting at all. Just dodge. Why do you need to like shoot? Just dodge. Just dodge. Whoa! Is there like a control that I wasn't aware of? Hold on. What the hell is going on here? Well, I don't see anything. Oh! It's also connected to... It's also connected to pad 2 for some reason. There you go. Sorry guys, but there you go. Okay, let me kill myself first. Okay, now the game begins. Okay, let me just complete one level and then we can move on to this. Alright. I think I played this before? Question mark? I don't think I have played this before on stream. But if you want me to, I'll gladly play like a playthrough of this game. Like from start to finish. Because this game is actually really awesome. But it can get really hard sometimes. Honestly, just fly. You don't need to like shoot. Like, can I do the pacifist run in this? Literally, I'm not shooting anything. Oh, phew. Oh! Okay, let's try. Let's try. Pacifist run. Whoop! Asteroid. Jones, what are you doing? No, I'm not shooting anything. Pacifist run. I'm saving space. Also, the way that you cannot really tell, like, oh, is the enemy near you, or is the enemy like on your zone? Like, look, I could pass through them, but that just means that they're in like in a different zone. Like you cannot tell. Or do I really need to shoot? Oh, here we go. Am I hearing? Am I even hearing anything? Oh, the music. They really use the FM synthesis chip for bass, which I really like about the Konami games, really, and their music. There you go. Okay, let's try one more level. Another one. Another one. Alright. How are you guys so far? It's raining actually again here. So I hope you stay dry and safe again. Oh no! I saved right through the crash. Also, look at this 3D effect on the ground. Like literally, like that's literally 3D. Also, the sound effects here is literally like Contra-E, you know? Like, you could really tell, like, this is like the Contra of 3D games, I guess. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if Falchion was released earlier than Contra, or Contra was like the first game, then Falchion does. I'm not sure. Because this is the music is very Contra-E. And if the same composer, and if the composer is the same as Contra, well, I guess I got the answer. Oh. Oh. Yeet. Okay. Yeah. Is it boss time? No, not yet. It's just a, okay, break. Never got hit so far, so I guess that's good, I guess. never talk something about what you wish for or whatever. What you don't want to wish for, I mean. Get me to space! Get me to space already! I'm tired of this Earth! I'm tired of this terrestrial planet. There we go. Oh, there you go. It was wonderful fight. Good luck. I really love the broken English that Konami games usually have. It was wonderful fight. What do you mean? It was. What do you mean was wonderful? Oh, this. Okay, one more level, guys. One more level. Also, this is kind of like very messed up too. This kind of this level is kind of fucked up if you know what I mean. I really like the again. I really like Konami's music in games. And for this track, they really utilized the FM synthesis chip. I usually notice in FTS games, whenever they use the FTS as a lead instrument, they would use the square waves as the backing track, which is actually which is a genius idea. When they compose the tracks. Why did I see a P power? What the hell? Like, wow, P power. It's just so fast. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot of schmutz in the walls. Kind of like at this wall universe. Woo! Huh? I got a life. I don't remember how many levels does this have. I think it's got like 10 levels. Ooh. Boss time. Whoa. I think my missiles. I think my A weapon is like blocked. Maybe if I were to stop this barrage right and then launch. There you go. There you go. Jeez. Third target overcome. Feel like to have a cup of coffee. You really think this space war is just a cup of coffee to you? Millions died. Okay, but anyways, this is Falchion. We can actually play more of this soon enough. So yeah, that's that. You know, that's pretty cool. Anyways, next from the okay, this might be the last game because I'm kind of very tired now. we're playing more of this soon enough. So you know, all right. Next from the okay, probably like the last game for the collection for this stream. Let's see here. Oh, I know. Um. Okay, maybe I should do this now. Okay. What's that game again? There, yes. So, speaking of 3D games, well, this is not by Konami per se, but if you remember 3D Runner World, well, it has its first, its first iterations of the Famicom Disk System. It's called Tobidashi Daisaksen. It's by Square before they became Square Enix, you know. And basically, this is 3D Wonder World. I think that was a sequel to to this game. And basically, this is the first game of the 3D runner style of games, you know. And this game also uses the 3D glasses thing, and which uses the cyan and blue colors in this. But for some reason, they're like flashing, so you know. They're trying to alternate between cyan and red, so that's the reason why. Alright. Alright. So basically you get your items first. Get hit. That's not good. Okay, there you go. So this is one of the first 3D runner games, and again, one of the charming things about this game is the music. Oh, we didn't get to hear the second part of the song, which is so fun to listen to. And then you got these stars. I'm not sure what these stars are for. Oh god, I think I missed it. You can never look back, sadly. You got a life. Okay, I'll just try to follow the stars. I think they're for greater points, but I'm not sure. Oh, bonus time. Oh. I missed the bonus balloon. Roll 3. Okay, I got the thing again. Yeah, it uses the anti-stereoscopic. I'm not sure what that's called. The cyan and blue things. The cyan and pink. What the? Okay, but let's try that again. I'm at the star again. So you could actually edit your speed here by pressing up or down. Okay, let's try the balloon challenge again. I could actually like farm health here. There you go. And your firepower doesn't even like run out too, so that's good. But sometimes you just don't really need it anyway. You just like dodge enemies. You just dodge them, that's it. Ooh! Yeah, I don't get the mushroom. Why do you die from there? Do you need to be a Super Saiyan? Oh! Also, the invincibility, like, is so short. Like, why? What the? Once more? There's more to the song, actually. Sometimes you can just do this. Whee! It's so much fun. You can just do this. Whee! Whoa! Okay. Oh, here it is. Wow, I finished that? Wow. Okay, sure. And it just starts again. And it just starts again. Again, it's a fun game. Really, I really like this game. Whee! Also, you collect stars as well for bonus points. They're really generous on like giving you bonus points, don't you think? Like stars is literally hey Sasa. Okay. I forgot there's actually one more game that we're going to play. It's kind of like a need to play this. What the? No! Oh my god. Start. It's fine, it's fine. Okay. Podo 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 podi padi pus padi pati plati 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 pati pus pedi de pa plati 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 pus. Whoa, okay. Oh, Jesus Christ, so many. Oh yeah, these hands. So this is like specific way to go to with hands. Okay, I need a bonus, please. Padi padi pa 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 pa. I like this part of the song. Oh! Oh, the bonus! Then, okay. No, I saved the wrong. I saved at the wrong time. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Whee! What? Let's try that again. No, 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 no. Also, that's a weird way to suppose like. There's two. There's two. Okay, hold on. Shush. Chill. Oh, there you go. Ah. All right. So that's Tobidasi Daisaksen. It's a simple 3D game, 3D runner game. Would you call this a 3D runner game? Would you really call this 3D? Sure. But yeah. Anyways, that's that. It's Tobidasi Daisaksen. Okay, now there's more games that I could show you to this stream, but I could like try to like um I would like to try to like separate this into like two streams, but 3 hours, 4 hours of stream, yeah, I guess that's fine. I kind of feel a little bit snoozy though, so I might need to like lay down to the bed first. But yeah, that's it for the Famicom Disk System showcase part 1, because there's more to go. Actually, there's more games to be shown here in this stream. But yeah, anyways, I'm off. I'm off. My energy is kind of pretty low, so I gotta snooze for a minute. But I just want to say this. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream, both on Twitch and on YouTube. So yeah, that's basically that. Anyways, I'm off for tonight, and I'll see you guys probably tomorrow? Question mark. Tomorrow? Question mark for more Famicom Disk System games. So yeah, that's that. Anyways, I'll see you guys then. Bye bye. Wait, this was the song. Wait, what? Oh, wait, I didn't. Oh, here it is.